Sup world, my name is Big Bars. My name is Alex. They used to call me Lexus.
Hi, my name is Julian, also known as Too Deep in God's Grace.
Said it gay. Just put it on replay. Charlie, me now if I come pour the story, you know, be today. But yeah, I dey remember as I come central. Where I come see say you the rap. Where we get mutual friends. We became brothers.
Somewhere second quarter of 2021, a friend called Selon introduced me to Manel.
I've not been out for a long time, actually, for more than 10 years. Actually, we actually hitting the 20 year mark. We went to the same high school together, Accra Academy to be precise. We were in the same class as three boys for sure. We were in the same music group actually. We called ourselves the Generation X. I mean, growing up with me now, I realized that he had this fire in him actually when it comes to music. So there is no doubt that he's taking this music career full time, and it is undeniably that he's going to do great works.
I think Manel is taking an initiative and is taking a step in the right direction, which I commend him for, and I pray that the Lord will grant him more grace. Being that he's using the gift which God has given him to propagate the gospel, and I wish him the best.
One thing they where they appreciate. Then you always want to learn new things. And I do remember when I had studio sessions with Q Beats and Tama. You go make we go together. You know, make you just go see where they go on. It didn't end there. We had the opportunity to travel to France. And yeah, you were there. Once again, had a studio session. You were there to support me. And we ended up, doing that freestyle La Vie in France.
I have watched a brother grow from grace to grace. Now he's becoming a mighty man in the kingdom, kingdom of God. That's, super fly thing. The upcoming album of my brother Manel, Next to Godliness, Next to Godliness.
Being next to godliness.
Next to Godliness.
One of the songs that seemed to appeal to me the most is My Apology. The reason being that My Apology is introspective. I also like the vulnerability that Manel showed in the song. Oh, and the instrumental is cold. It's really cold. Like, I wish I will be given an opportunity to jump on that instrumental. Overall, the hook of the song brings some outstanding dynamism to the song, which is very appealing. And above all, I like the fact that the moral of My Apology is forgiveness.
And yeah, I'm on the album. I've heard a few of the tracks, and the way he's been utilizing his versatility and all of the arts. We can look out for something dope, something nice. And listening to his songs, especially the one Nobody Knows, where the way he says, the way when the chorus comes in and then he comes up and he says, nobody knows the things that you do. I mean, I'm still learning the lyrics, but it was pretty dope. It was pretty dope.
Fortunately for me, you make I hear two songs. Apology, Names and Attributes. Names and Attributes be jam. I like the whole reggae vibe.
Yeah, welcome guys to King of Laws TV, and we have with us Manel. He is a musician and a father. I would ask him to introduce himself so that.
Sure.
So, who is Manel?
So my real name is Ebenezer Ofori, popularly known as Manel. Like he said, I'm a father, I'm a man of God, and an artist. So that's all I can tell you for now. Then we'll see.
Okay. We have you here today to talk about your music, your life, your career.
Yeah.
And first of all, I would ask you, how is your life like?
How is my life like? Like I said before, as I'm a man of God, so I have two lives. So home, as in taking care of my home as a father, as a parent, and then taking care as well as the children of God.
How do you balance the family life and then the church life and then the business side? And can you tell us a little bit more about what you do as a profession?
Hello, as a profession, I'm an international business specialist, and I'm actually sectorized in importations and exportations of goods and services. So I actually either send products abroad, or I also
Import.
bring in products from abroad. So, and then I handle mostly the business aspect of it. So that is prospecting new clients, and perhaps taking their order, and then managing all the aspect of transitions, that is from the production aspect all the way to the delivery aspect.
Someone may ask,
Yeah.
how does somebody who is into international business be a musician as well?
Well, music is a passion. Music is a passion. I started not today. I was about 11 years, and then at the age of 13, I started writing my own lyrics. So I used to, go to the studio all the time, even when I was a student. But now I want to, because I'm doing God's work, I cannot just forego this talent or this gift. You understand? So I want to rather channel it into God's direction.
We will come to your songs in a bit, but
Sure.
in one of your songs titled My Apology, you mentioned something about your relationship between you and your dad.
Yeah.
How can you tell us a little bit more about that?
No, like my dad and I, we have a very good relationship. You understand? Just that along the line in life, a few things happened that got us disappointed. When I say us, I'm talking of like my siblings, myself, that got us disappointed. You understand? So certain things can happen, and then there's this kind of distance that is created. So at a point in time in life, I realized that there was, because of this disappointment, like coming from my father's side, there was this bridge. There was this gap between like my dad, myself. But come to think of it, my apology uh is like I'm seeking people's forgiveness, so I cannot also, as in, hold a grudge with my dad.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on to your music career. Is this your first album or EP?
No. Back in 2010, I made a mixtape. That was titled "The Legendary Outbreak," but I didn't promote it because my mommy at that time didn't agree. So this is the official EP or mini album, if you may term it. This is the official one that is coming out like very soon.
Okay, so what are your inspirations aside God? As you are a Christian, we know, and this is a gospel album. So what inspires you in writing you write your own songs, right?
I write my own songs, yes.
And you perform them, you sound engineer everything.
I do everything. From well, with the beats. Sometimes I have a few people that I work with. I work with people like Crucifix Beats, a very old friend. I've worked with another engineer called Vinny K. I've worked with Confirm, who is in Ghana, Confirm GH. I've worked with a few brothers from the church, Joseph, Samuel. That is with the beats. But when it comes to the mixing and the mastering aspect of it, I'm alone. I do everything myself. So my inspiration, well, I think for me, gospel it's not only about what God has done for you, because that is what we listen to. Yes, God has made me rich, God has made me this and that. But most of my songs, I have a message behind. You understand? You talked about my apology. I have a message behind my apology. And it's not about just the goodness of God or all the things God has done for me. No, God is asking me to forgive people. So that is the message I'm putting across.
The first one I have here is the first of your songs I have here is Get Off My Back.
Yeah. So the first song, Get Off My Back, actually the beat was produced by Confirm. It was a gift. It was a gift. He just sent it to me. It was like, oh, like free beats, And then at that time when I listened to it, the inspiration that I got was that, get off my back. Get off my back, it just talks about like trying to just rebuke the works of the devil. You understand? Like the devil should get off my back with his temptations, with his desire to make me fail, you know. And then at the end, like I put him in the hands of God for God to like crush him down and stuff like that. So this song is more of or less like rebuking the plans of the devil. You understand?
Before I ask you about the next one, do you have a specific order in which you would advise the viewers to, listen the song in?
No, no, no. I don't have any specific order. Anyway, the work has already been done, and I think every song has a different message, and every song has a different motivation. So, however you want to listen to it, it is up to you. If you feel that you are somebody who is incapable of forgiving, perhaps you'd like to listen to my apology first. And if you feel you are somebody who wants to like praise God or something, you might perhaps go with names and attributes. You never know. You understand? So I don't have any
Okay.
order.
Can you tell us a little bit more about names and attributes?
Well, names and attributes. Our God has names and attributes. You understand? And it is actually a worship song, but in a different way, played in a reggae instrumental. You understand? Because I believe music is dynamic, and with this EP, for example, I just wanted to prove my versatility. Like no matter the kind of beats, you understand, whatever the type of song, we can go in. You understand? So long as you are inspired by God, everything is possible. So um, names and attributes is some kind of a worship to my God. You understand? Like he walks on water, just telling God who he really is. You understand? Like he said, when every door is closed, he is the way, because Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life, So when every door is closed, indeed he is the way. You understand? So
Well, and
however you be inspired.
what is the inspiration for King of Kings?
King of Kings is also a bit like the same channel. You understand? The same way, if I'm to compare it with names and attributes. King of Kings, shout outs to my big brother. His name, Big Boss.
What's up, world? My name is Big Bars.
I actually
Okay.
sent him the instru. You understand? I didn't give him any title. I'm like, oh, big bro, like, please jump on this for me. And then when he brought it back, well, the guy had come with King of Kings, you understand, as the chorus. And then he came with his lyrics and all that. So I also had to jump in it, that way.
Okay. Now, next to Godliness.
Ah, the name of the title, Next to Godliness. There's a saying that goes, cleanliness is next to godliness. I, I was inspired that way because I used to be somebody before. You understand? Somebody like my past is nothing good to write home about. You understand? I'm not saying now I'm the worst of all, but ever since I came to Christ, His blood has cleansed me, so I've been cleaned. And right now, because of the blood of Jesus, I can get closer to God. You understand? So I can get next, like as in if I'm to take the word literally, cleanliness, that is the blood of God, is next to godliness. You understand? That means now, as I've been cleansed by the blood, I can now get closer to God. You understand? That's
Yeah.
why I named it next to godliness.
I hear your family is full of musical talents. One of these songs, you have your daughter on it as well.
Yeah, the word of God says, I think it was Gideon who said it, or Joshua. I'm not really sure. Who said, as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. You understand? So I cannot take. I have to create a pattern for my children, just like my parents created for me. So I just put them into Christ, and then God is bringing out talents. And children repeat what they see their parents do. You
Of
understand?
course.
Definitely, because my wife as well is a singer. So when they see their mother sing in church, definitely they will take a look at a few of the traits. And my boys, they see me like rapping all the time. So
Okay. One of the attributes of God is the giver of talent, and the apple doesn't really fall far from the tree.
far from the tree, definitely.
You've lived in Ghana and you are now living in France.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us the difference? Any cultural shocks, any cultural differences?
When I was in Ghana, I'm not saying it applies to everybody, okay? But I was a bit lazy, you understand? Because I won't say I come from a rich family, but there were things that I wasn't doing, you understand? But in Europe, it's different. In Europe, it's different. You have to do everything yourself. Nobody, even when you go to the filling station, nobody will come and fill your tank for you. You have to step down and then do it yourself. So that is actually the difference. So how would I say? Europe has made me more accomplished, more autonomous, compared to Ghana. That I love my country, Ghana, so much. But there's a difference. If I have become a man, the man that I am today, it is Europe. Yeah.
You go by the name Menel.
Yeah.
I know you as Ibn.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us why Menel? Is there a meaning to
Yeah,
it?
there's a meaning to Menel. Menel means man is nothing in life.
So it is an acronym.
Exactly.
And where does it come from?
Where does it come from? Well, back in the days when I was like 9 years old, I felt very sick, for like 4 months. That I was anemic and then a whole lot. I almost lost my life. But seeing this boy who used to be joyous, like people really loved and all the time, and at a point in time you find yourself sick and you realize that if the divine intervention doesn't come, like I almost lost my life. I almost died. You understand? So I realized that in life you have to be humble. You understand? Because man is nothing in life. It is when you get sick or when you are in certain situations that you get to know that you're nothing. Money can't buy anything. You understand? Only the intervention of God. That's why I actually use this name.
Okay, that's a very thoughtful name, a very Christian-like name.
Yeah.
Okay, we are left with the last two songs, Godly and Nobody Knows.
Yeah.
What are the inspirations between those two?
Godly is strictly lyrical.
Mhm.
You understand? Because as an artist, back in the days when I used to listen to secular music, I was inspired by lyricists. So godly is actually lyricism. And what am I trying to put across? It is just a pledge of allegiance to God. You understand? Because the chorus is like godly. Everything I say will be godly. Everything I do will be godly. You understand? And then I'll go like every lyric, every song, and every glory before God. It's time with Christian rappers rose up and prayed hard. So it is strictly a pledge of allegiance to God. You understand? But then
Okay.
I went deep. I explained a whole lot of things. You have to listen to it. You have to listen to it. Take your
Okay.
time and be able to decode everything to really get the message.
Before we move on to Nobody Knows, I would like to ask our guest, who or who, well, who are your inspirations in the secular world, and then who do you look up to in the gospel or in the Christian world
Well,
in terms of music?
well, that was, back in the days, I was inspired by a rapper called Cassidy.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know him. Cassidy, I listen to Jada Kiss, I listen to Nas, I listen to Jigga, Jay-Z, Ludacris, Mos Def, Mobb Deep. Yeah, those were the people. Oh yeah, there's this guy I don't want to forget, Mos Def. You understand? Those were common. Yeah, these were the people I was listening to back in the days.
That
Right.
speaks a lot about the style of gospel music you produce.
Yeah.
Now, in the gospel or Christian side of things, who would you say inspires you, or who do you look up to? Do you have anybody like that?
Honestly, um, not to be a critic or something, no, but the 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 gospel rappers of today, I don't know, only a few do the style I do. Because like I said, a lot of people are about what God has done, money, blah blah blah, houses and all that. But for me, it is not that. For me, it is not that. There's this rapper that I like because I think we have a similar style. He's called True South. He's a Nigerian, I think based in Europe. True South. I like his style. If not, I support my own. I have brothers who are also not like blood brothers, but rappers as well who are also into the same type of music that I do. So talking of TDIGG, Too Deep in God's Grace, he's also a gospel a rapper. Uh, San Antonio, who is an old friend from high school, who is also into my style of gospel. So wow, I'll say these three.
Now we move on to Nobody Knows. What is
Yeah,
the inspiration between that?
nobody knows. I'm telling people, Europe hasn't been easy since my arrival. I came here, I had just lost my mom. So since the age of 23, I don't have a mother. And actually, when I look at how I went through, just to even have my documentations and all that, like I don't really tell people. Nobody knows what I've gone through. You understand? But finally, I give thanks to God because it was His work. It was definitely His work. When I just reminisce on certain things that happened in my life, I just realized that He made my life like a brick, like a house that He was laying the bricks little by little, and then finally, we've not gotten to the self-actualization yet because we are still pushing. But then finally, we are okay. We are doing great. So,
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. This is a man who has walked through the fire, and he is out with God, and he's working hand in hand with God now.
sure.
So now you're getting to the end of the interview.
Yeah.
We would like to know where to find your music, where we could stream.
To be on all the platforms: Apple Music, Spotify, AudioMac, Boomplay, YouTube. YouTube will come later after I will do a few videos. But then all the platforms, those who have a Reverb Nation, Jesus Inc., whatever, it can be found there.
I can see that you have on this attire.
Yeah.
And it says Minel next to Godliness.
Yeah.
Is this something you are putting out there so fans could get their hands on some?
No, I actually did this for my promotion. And then with time, I'm not into the business aspect of things, but then let's see how God will lift us first. So maybe later fans can get it.
So for now, you cannot. This is exclusive to you,
This is
family,
exclusive,
and friends.
Exactly. Like for you, I have one for you.
Okay.
I have one for you, and it was actually made by my cousin. My cousin in GH. Like, I'll leave his contact, so in case you need t-shirts like this printed out, you can reach out to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you call me my name.
Okay. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you very much.
We are going to end the interview shortly. Do you have anything to say to your fans and family?
Well, stay true to yourselves. God is real. For that one, no doubt, God is real.
This is where we bring our interview to an end on King of Lords TV. See you same time next time.
Safe.
Keep it going, bro. Don't stop. Don't stop, Charlie. Because I know, the passion for your side, they burn 24/7. And you know, see me a day for you. Every time we divide, I'm willing to share. Because that be how we go feel move, If somebody don't know, if I ask, make somebody to tell them what you know. So yeah, my bro. Charlie, I wish you all the best, my brother. And I got you for life. Anytime, any day, Charlie. Just hit me up and me. See me, I always go share with you. Man. I'm not gonna hide anything from you. Because for life, it's for life, man.
So I'll just tell you that, like, God bless your hard work, God bless your hustle. I hope your career moves from grace to grace. I hope you do greater work. And if you find yourself in China anytime, just hit me up. I'll take you around and we're gonna show the Chinese that's a cracker boys, the blow boys, our three boys are in town. And I pray that everything moves on successfully for you. And if you need anything, let me know. If there's anything that I can support with this career, let me know. And I'm really honored to be a part of your life. I'm really honored you called me up to do this. So yeah, just stay blessed. And your music is great. The chorus, the symphony, the lyrics, everything is kind of euphoric. So keep up the good work, keep up the hard work. God bless you, man. Stay safe. Peace.
Yo, Manel, man, I've got your back. Grace and peace out there in France. Big ups. Hold tight. God bless you, bro. Peace.
I'm proud of you, brother. I thank God for your life, man. You got my support always. One love. Big bars. Manel.
God created heaven and earth, and it's visible. He already planned our best. Until man did something of her, temptation came around and we failed the test. And in order to forgive us, He gave His only Son. The redemption we can find in Jesus. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours. The world is yours.